Hello everyone. I think I've got everything today. Microphone is on and working. I hit go live. Literally one job. It has been a day. I have been trying to get my basement prepared for being able to just live stream down there and like just have a little bit more space, because right now like literally everything is on one desk, which is terrible, right? So I have my OLED and my overhead camera rig thing and 2 lights and my microscope, so it's a little claustrophobic and it's just not easy to work here. So I have a little bit more space downstairs, but the outlets are no bueno. So I thought, I guess I won't dive deep into the story, but I'm competent, maybe is the right word, competent at wiring, like electrical wiring for like a house. Not like a whole house, but like a couple outlets, no problem. And so I started to do that in the basement. Long story short, I sort of made it worse, without getting into too much detail. So I started taking some of the panel. I have some like wood, it's like that fake 70s wood paneling with the stripes and stuff. I started taking that down off the wall so that I can get at the studs so that I can redo the wiring. And yesterday, or actually no, it was this morning, I found, hold on, I'm trying to get Twitter up. When I opened up the wall to try to do the wiring, okay, so here's the wall, right? I found 3, or actually 4. I found a 4th one. I found some vinyl record sleeves. Only one of them, 2 of them had records in them. So I found this Fresh Cream by Cream album, that vinyl. So I have that vinyl, and then there's this Creedence Clearwater Revival vinyl also. But these sleeves were in there too. They were just behind the wall, and so they're all damaged. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to do about the the drywall or the basement, the electrical, because there's a bunch of problems. Actually, you can see one of the problems in this picture here. For some reason, they didn't have a 2x4 that went the whole way, like under the window. I don't know. Plus, there's another spot where I noticed that there's some wood is pinching a wire. So like you have like really thick wire when you have like an oven, and this thick wire is kind of being pinched by a part of the wall. They like notched around the wire, but not very well. Like I didn't do that. That was here when the house was there. So I'm fairly capable of doing the work. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what work. I don't know if I should. I'm not trying to break any laws or anything. Oops, I didn't have my camera. I'm not trying to break any laws or anything, but clearly the previous owner gave 0 Fs. They just wanted to get their thing done. I don't know. Just a long story short. All right, I'm gonna get right into where we were. Oh gosh, camera's on. There we go. Yeah, boom shakalaka, woo. All right, where are we with the DD, the RVL-DD? Okay, so if you joined us last time, hey Belmont, we got most of the way there. So I guess in a nutshell, the RVL-DD is this board here. So it's a replacement driver board for the IPS screen for the Ashida. So this green board that you're seeing here is the old driver board, and this replaces that. Okay, so it's interesting because it actually can. If you notice that this is just a recap for anyone who wasn't here. These wires over here were the VGA lines that used to be soldered to some test points on this right side and the AVE chip here. So we were able to get rid of all those because the RVL-DD uses some digital video signals from the GPU itself. Let's go over the microscope because we're gonna. Actually, I don't even really know if we're gonna need it today. Oh, actually, no, we are gonna need it today because we still have another wire. Let me get the overhead light off. So here's the goods and services. Okay, so we got this these wires soldered, and some of these wires, the vias, the ones up here, are these digital video signals. So the DD gets video, it bypasses the AVE, so that's why supposedly it is supposed to be better video output than can come from the I guess it's digital to digital, right? It's not going through the analog converter. So what we had to do is we had to take some of the wires. Some of these wires here were used to be hand soldered to some of these via points at the bottom. There's some audio wires and things, right? So now I had to transfer them onto the right here. So here's a bunch of them. What's left to do before we can actually hook it up is there's two wires here, DI and CK. Yes, it's funny if you put them together, which are their vias down somewhere at the bottom down here. So they're close. So we need to do that, those ones. And they also need 3 volts. However, I think that we can grab 3 volts from up here. I think we can grab 3 volts from, if you see this green wire up here, that is actually 3 volts that used to go to the stock driver board. So I think if we just take that wire, it comes from the controller board. So there's a pad for 3 volts over here. I think if we don't need the ground because we get the ground already from the flex cable. So if we just put the 3 volts from there onto the driver board up here, because there's like a pad, kind of a pad right here, 3 volts. So if I just put that wire on there, I think we're good for that, and then we could test it. Who's your favorite YouTuber? That's funny. My voice cracked really weirdly. Okay, so we have to do the DICK wires, the funny word wires here. So let's work on those. Actually, you know what? I need to grab some fresh wire because I don't have any more of that magnet wire left. Or not that I don't have any. I have some. I need to get some more for those points there. I won't have to do any like fancy dancy what is it called when you make wire twisting or whatever. I shouldn't have to do any of that. All right, so I got the enamel colored wire. So I got some enamel colored wire here. It's oh, it's I appreciate that, Alteracious. I appreciate that a lot. All right, let's look at the RVL-DD instructions. I want to see where these have to go to. So this is where they end, the DICK wires. But where do they come from? Whoa, look at this. Looking through a tunnel. Documents. Oh, probably, okay. Okay, so I know you guys may not be able to tell, but there's this cluster of vias over here. Okay, so actually, in relation to the Ashida, it's a 90-degree rotated. So, oh, here it is. Here's a blown up big image. Okay. So, does the Flex not connect 3.3 from the Wii? It doesn't. I think that maybe there isn't a 3-volt pad near that cluster where the video wires were. There is one close, right? There is actually G-Man, I think, aka Gunner, or was it Wesk? Somebody said last time, let's read the Discord. G-Man has a blurry picture somewhere here. Somebody actually completed it and has it working. Oh, here we go. So Gunner is G-Man mod. If you, he built the G-Boy, I believe. So here's a kind of a blurry picture, but if you kind of follow 3 volts here, he says that you can attach it to there's a resistor array, a little tiny chip down here. I mean, you can't really tell in this picture because it's blurry, but just trust me, if you look at your board and there's an RA1 with a little white box, we can look at it on the scope. He says that any of the legs on the Flex side, like on the side of the RA1 that's closer to the Flex, those are all 3 volts. So you could do this as well. He says that in the documentation, it does say to use a thicker, oops, here, it says to use 26 gauge or thicker, which I'm not sure. I'd have to check the gauge of the wire that I use there, but like there's no way. That's like 34 gauge wire, but I think it's because of the distance. So I would feel a little bit better if we grabbed it from the spot that I've already got. It can't use more power than the one. It's actually a lower power. It's supposed to be a lower power board than the one it's replacing. So all right, so let's get the DICK screen thing on the screen. So I can put that there. Let's go to the microscope. Let's go to the display capture. I've got to find that. It didn't send me a message about my favorite. Oh, my favorite YouTuber eats pizza in the bathtub. I should probably tweet that I'm live. I always forget that to do that. So let me do that quickly. I'm live. Woo. Okay. Neat. Guess it's because it's driving the display too, so it probably uses more current. Maybe. What is happening? Why can't I click that? Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's what I want. I want this little box. Word. Okay, so let's go find this cluster of vias. I'll put this up here actually because we're gonna move this stuff. Okay. So actually, first let's talk. So here's where RA1 is in correlation. If you want to do this, you can. I guess you know Gunner did it. So whatever. So I'm talking about 3 volts, not DICK yet. So that's 3 volts. I will not be soldering something to this side. I'm gonna solder it on the other side, but you'll see that in a little bit. But if you wanted to, Gunner gets his from RA1 here. And when I was talking about the side closest to, this is the side here. This side closer to the RA1 as opposed to this side, right? So this side here is 3 volts apparently, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Okay, so we need to find this cluster. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, is it this? I have a feeling that it's this. Just looking by the shape of the vias, right? This is it, right? Okay, so what is this wire? This might be the controller or data wire. Okay, so we've got to scrape some more vias here. So I'm going to use X-Acto knife to do that. And my, we can zoom these in. You know. Okay, great. Oh, okay. I think we're still fine. So I think the one that we want is, so CK is this one. These wires look, these vias look pretty exposed already. Don't really know what benefit we're gonna get here. But hey. Give it the old college try. Okay. Speaking of Try from My Life in Gaming is going to be at Retro World. So that's sick. Can't wait for that. Okay, so now DK is down here. Donkey Kong is down here. I probably could use a new... X-Acto tip. Okay, I gotta stop before I make that worse. Okay, that should be fine. I'm gonna switch to, oh, I already have it. That's good. Okay, turn my iron on, turn my air conditioner off. Let's tin these wires. Or vias, I mean, sorry, not wires. I don't know what this wire was. I'm sure I could look at it, look it up if I, Oh, that's the controller wire. Oh, no, it's not. If I follow underneath. I don't know. I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So let's get some wire. I'm just going to kind of cut an arbitrary length that's, you know, somewhat longer than I think it's going to be. It's going to need to be. Okay, now we can take some, I guess we'll do the top one first. You don't really need to tin the enamel wire. This is like 34 gauge wire here. I guess technically I should be holding it probably with some tweezers. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Ah! Okay, so maybe I do need to tin these. I'm gonna kind of do it off screen. And all I'm doing really is just heating up the end with my iron. Just to expose the wire. Like burning off the enamel. Okay, I think that's better. So let's go back over yonder. I'm just gonna hold out my fingers. Gosh, this is hard. Well, I think I need to add a little more solder. I need to like hold the wire down with one hand. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, well, nailed it. Okay, I can always touch it up. It's sort of hard to tell where my finger's at. Ugh, terrible. All right, well, I'll come back to that one. I need to not rage quit. Okay, so that was one. Now let's get a second wire so that we could do CK or no, DI. And I'm going to start by heating it. I guess it helps a little bit maybe if you get some solder on your iron to melt the enamel off. Okay. Neat. I guess it also tins it, I suppose, a little bit. Hey, look at that. That went better. I'm very tempted to add some more solder to that red one too. Guess I can try, right? While we're here. Oh God. At least it was a different color, so I know what the heck it was. I gotta do some repair now. Great. It was the middle one, right? Not the bottom one? I don't like it. I don't like it. Do 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 do. Ugh, I hate it. Okay, all three of these wires are terrible. I'm not used to doing this. Oh my god. I'm just making it worse. Every single time I just make it worse. Not better. It's funny, I accidentally soldered that wire. You know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. When life gives you annoying things to solder, use Amtech Flux. Oh my god. This is awful. Well, it works better. Okay, fine. Good. All right, last one. Okay, I'm happy. Although I'm not happy that I don't know how much it matters, but there's a little bit of the enamel worn off this one here. You know what? I gotta fix that. Sorry. Don't know what this little wire was for, but you gotta get refixed. Okay, coming in hot. All right, good. All right, let's clean it. Sorry, I know that was painful. Painful. Hey, where's my paper towels? What the heck? Someone move my paper towels. Hold on. Gotta go open a can of whoop ass. Okay, I'm back. I think I found him. Okay, well, don't know. Looks like garbage, but that's fine. It should be fine to test it out. Just make sure that this one, yeah, that one looks fine, right? That one there, yeah. Okay, so now we've got to solder the other side of those wires. So I just put 2 wires. So let's see, what's the bottom one is CK. Okay. So they're kind of backwards from what they are. So let's do DI first, I guess. We're kind of going up yonder. Okay, so DI is the right one. And that will go to the top over here. Okay, so let's cut it. All right, and we can tin it. Okay. These should hopefully be a little bit easier soldering to these pads. Get a little more flux. Looks like trash. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my bigger tip. Should make this a little easier. Ooh, also, I don't know why this was set to 380, but that's too high. Okay, whatever. We're gonna move along. These joints are not great, but all right. So the left one is CK, and that goes to the bottom. Okay, so after this, I'm confident that we should be able to start doing the rest of the install and then test it. Why does this look like garbage? Ah, garbage, garbage, garbage. Well, you guys can't really see it. Here we go. Okay, I think that's fine. Cool. Okay, great. Let's just double check everything down here. Yeah, neat. All right. So like I was saying before, I'm pretty sure that this 3.3 volt pad, actually we can test. This 3.3 volt pad should already be connected to the one that's on the board. And if that's the case, then we can just use the existing 3 volt connection from the controller board that the old driver used to use. Okay. All right, so you guys can't really see it, but I'm gonna do, well, you know what? I think I'm done with the microscope at the moment. Okay. Oh, why is it upside down? Oh wait, it's not upside down. What? I don't know why I thought it was upside down. Okay, so this and yeah, so that's a direct connection. All right, good. That means we can use this existing green wire for the 3 volts. All right, now is the moment you've all been waiting for, and it's the time that we can take the old driver board out. Because everything is connected. Now we just need to get our new bracket in here. So first things first. Well, I have to remember how these things go in here. Okay. So let's take the controller boards off. Looks like this board I used a hex head screw. I just have to be kind of careful. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this one. My speaker wires are soldered to the speakers. So I just need to lift this stuff up to be able to slide this part out. And while we're here, I guess we can get rid of this driver board screw also. Okay. Now, for some reason, I used a different screw over here. Oops. It's loose AF. Okay. Also, you know, making sure not to lift up too high because of the speaker. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let's desolder these wires here too. We won't need these right now. I won't need the ground wire. So let's get rid of that actually. Okay. But let's get rid of the 3-volt wire. But we need to keep that because we're going to use that for the other part. All right, last but not least, for some reason I used a different screw here too. This build is kind of insane. There's not really a screw guide or like a set of screws that you should buy either. So yeah, fun. Okay, so that's that one. All right, with that being said, oh, I also have to remove the brown flex here is the one that's on the screen, from the screen. So we need to keep that, but we can take this old driver flex thingy. Is this a lifty up one, I hope? Or is this a pulley outy one? What? Is this a flippy uppy kind? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then unplug that. Okay. Now we should be able to, annoyingly, because it's notched from the other side, we should be able to get this out of here without much trouble. Gosh. Along with all the VGA wires. See you later. Nice. So that's way cleaner. Well, not way. I mean, it's still kind of a rat's nest, but a little more manageable, I would say. Okay, so now we need to, I guess you can mount the DD board on this piece. I need to find some screws that I could use for that. Not sure. Let's look at my Ashida bin. Gotta turn the light on for a minute. Sweating like a pig. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner back on because it's freaking hot. Are there any nice screws that I could use? No, not really. These are the Wii screws, but I don't think I want to use any of them. Okay. All right, so let's go find the black hex screws that I bought. Hope they won't be too tall. Those look like they're too tall. Okay, so these will probably work. I hope. To see if they're the right thread. So these are apparently M2 by 6 mil. Oops, they're the hex head screws. Okay, they fit in there, so that's good. All right, let's screw this bad boy in. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll get... Let's install this bracket first, and then we can install the DD to it. the best way of doing this here. Guess the reverse of what we did here. I think this is supposed to go in the hole here. Shoop. Okay, like that, something like that. Okay, and then I guess we can probably put the same screws back that we used before. This should be fine, right? Oops. That's fine, right? I think so. Let's look at the somebody posted one in the Four-Layer Tech Discord. Yeah, theirs is like that. Okay. I wonder where they got these little white screws, these little silver screws from. Okay. Let's screw this back in. Okay. Then on the other side, put our flat screw in. Oops, sorry. Whoop. Ugh, this is not gonna work. Well, now what? The reason I used this screw is because if you don't use a flat screw, it's gonna hit, and actually if I flip this controller board over, I have some Captain tape here because it was hitting that screw. So I don't really know. Don't know what to do about that. This screw thread is for like a tiny screw. And these heads are bigger. Okay, well, I didn't think about that. Now what? Let's see, is there any more screws? Smaller screws, I suppose? The problem is now that the hole is like reamed out. I have some kind of low profile, but they're 8 mil. 8 mil might be too long. Yeah, definitely way too long. That sucks. That'd be the perfect screw. This is probably the worst, still the worst part. One of the worst parts about the Ashida is the I don't know, this part, screw part. There's not really a guide. I guess I can use a 6mm. One of these. Well, that looks like an 8mm. How did that get in there? I guess there's a little, actually there's a little black screw here. Don't know if it's, no. Just looking through my bin of Wii screws. Well, okay, I'm sending it. See, the problem is now this is going to sit on that. It's going to annoy me. Yep. Well, you know what? I guess I'll have to do for testing it. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what other screw to put in there. Unless well, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. I could probably still use the original screw, but I have to remount this hole first. See, the problem is this hole is not, it's not wide enough for the screw I was trying to use, the original screw I had in there. Which is where now, by the way? It's just gone. Oh, here it is. It just didn't fit in there. So, okay. Oh. Whoa, I got a bunch of, I don't know why I got a bunch of comments now all of a sudden. Put a small blob of solder on my, oh. That's the U10. Oh, okay. Wow, I got a bunch of, comments, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't see them until now. It didn't reload. So I'm going to go through and say, so Belmont said, hope you and the family are been well. Wish I could swing out to Retro World to see you guys this year. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet with I'm just reaming out that hole with that thing here. It's gonna be cool this year, I think. I also heard Durf might be there. Fernando Draghi says, so with the new driver board, we're down to 3, maybe 4 twisted pairs, 2 for USB. Well, so technically one twisted pair for USB. And 1 for MC and ground, and then the audio wires, I guess, as well. The left and right speaker wires, so 4. Yep. The speakers hole is reamed out after playing alterations. Jesus. Okay, now this is fine. I'll be able to reuse this and at least for testing tonight. Okay, so let's get this in here. That is funny. Okay, this is a Christian stream. Just kidding. All right, I guess I'll first, how do I line this up? Okay, let me switch to this. Okay, so that one's in. So now this one is in. Okay, fine. Good enough. Good. Whew. All right. Yeah. So now, let's get, I guess what, we put the controller board first, and then we can put the, how is this supposed to be? This is still kind of, which one goes in on top? I guess the driver board goes under the speakers, like this. Or does it go on top still? Let's work on putting the controller boards back in. Making sure I didn't lift anything. Speakers still look soldered. It's good. The D-pad looks fine. Okay, so I think that's fine. Okay. Now the other controller board is the more annoying one. Guess technically it only has one screw. Why did I use this screw over here? Can't get it out. Guess I'll use one of these. Is your YouTube chat set to top messages or all messages? Well, I had to sign back in or something. It shows me all of them. I don't have enough commenters to how do I? Maybe I need a longer screw there. Well, let's try it. Gosh. Is that screw really toast now? Can't be. Huh. Is this screw really thicker than that one? I guess so. Well, I need to find a thicker screw that looks sort of like that. Let's try this. Oh, it's a tri-wing screw too. Great. Okay, this one will work. Oh, this one's a tri-wing screw too. Let's play the how many different screws can you have in a Wii handheld game. All right, let's get a tri-wing. Oh God. Okay, I ripped the speaker wire here. Great. Where does this even come from? Huh. Oh, never mind. I see. Got it. Came from that other side. Okay, I need a new speaker wire. God damn it. Why do they call this the Ashida? I don't know, actually. Some anime character. What going down with the Wii? We're doing this direct drive board upgrade. Okay, more shit to solder. Ugh. This is not how you're supposed to do these. But because the screw here was actually keeping... Is that not in there all the way? I don't know. Don't know. Don't care. Actually, you know what? I have a... Yeah, I'm going to redo both of them. Okay. So I have a better idea for this. The first wire, let's do red again first. Okay. Ah. And then the other side is going to go like that. So that way when it's flipped over, it'll be flat. Honestly, maybe it's better to do this. Nope. Not better to do that. God. Okay, so then when it gets flipped over, that'll be flattish. Okay, so now I gotta do the other one, the white one. I don't know if that's... Okay. How in the hell am I supposed to do that? Okay. Okay. Get in there. Oh my god. Okay, I don't really care. I just want to get this over with. This part sucks. Hate these. This is not a very well designed thing. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. Now we've got to put the board in, but how do we do that underneath this? How are we supposed to do that? Underneath this whole thing, I guess. Or like underneath all of these. I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. Where is this one? I'm not having a good time there, Tim. This is why people pay $1,000 for these. Okay. That looks good. Okay, I didn't talk about it, but I just put the ribbon cable. So the ribbon cable for the LCD just goes right in there. All right, now, of course it's not the same length. I needed a longer frickin' 3-volt wire. Okay, it's fine. Excuse me, I'm just trying to speed run. It said to use what, 26 gauge? I'm trying to speed run getting this thing started. I think this is probably bigger than the wire that we used to get the 3 volts over here. Oh well. I'm not saying that like, I'm not trying to justify that price. I really don't. I mean, I have no problem with people charging that amount of money. That's not the problem. The problem is, I know it seems like I'm just I complain a lot about this project. I mean, I don't think I have lately. I think it's still neat. But yeah, I have yet to have anyone confirm or deny that it's possible to play and charge. In theory, that with the Thunderbolt, it is. Okay, so now let's get this. Okay, get this over here. It's amazing when it works, but frustrating when it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, 3 volts coming in hot. Cool. Okay, neat. So I think that's everything. Let's put this back. I think that's it. Now all we have to do is put the batteries back in and test it. That involves unscrewing the Wii board. Okay. If you could play in charge, then somebody can design a caddy. That's that's funny. At that point, just like, I don't know, get a GameCube and a battery bank and like a small portable battery. Okay, now we have to do the challenge of get the Z buttons on without absolutely yeeting this thing out my window. Okay. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. What the? What the hell? How are you supposed to? What the hell? Okay, gosh. Okay, yeah. It's not screwed together. But the Z buttons work. All right, I'm not gonna worry about screwing it together yet. All right, let's see if this bastard works still. Please work. Okay, are we ready for the first power on? Eesh. Oh. Oh! Ah! 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 Holy shit. Okay. Is there a folding guide? I think you just got to tuck it in. I don't think it's I hope it's not complicated. Not sure. Okay. It looks, this didn't look gray before. That's interesting. Okay, let's look at the menu. I guess we can go into settings. Does it, I wonder if it detects anything. Oh god, what happened? It froze. Okay. Hold on. It froze. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. That's really strange. Okay. There's nothing in here about anything to do with the screen. I have a short somewhere. I would not be well, we'll have to see. Where would I have a short? I would not be surprised if it was my speakers somehow. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't see anything to do with oops. How do you do this? Okay, here. Keep. Oh, it froze again. Okay, nothing is supposed to show up in RV Loader. Okay, well, don't know where my short might be. Let's try to load a game, I guess, right? I think there's also something, my C-stick button thing is not where it should be. Or do we want to see, actually, let me go back to the settings. What happens if I do... let me see what happens when I try to charge it. Somewhere near the AVE. How would I have it? I don't know how I'd have a... Oh, maybe you think I have a short still on the AVE from when I disconnected those wires. I know it also shorts, or it also restarts because I need to have thicker ground wires for the and power wires. Okay, well, I mean, currently it looks like we're able to charge and, right? I don't know what this battery current, it keeps going higher. Oh, I know why. Because until it heats up, it will heat up when it's charging. So eventually it heats up and then it stops charging fast. So then it slows down. Let's see if it goes negative. So apparently Gunner said, or G-Man said that, I think it was G-Man. I'm gonna sit down. Said that there's a problem. The problem is the charging IC on the PMS overheats. Not overheats, but it self-regulates itself so that it doesn't overheat. So it'll actually charge slower when it heats up. So let's see if it ever. Before we play a game, I know we should try to hop into a game, but well, no. The problem is it will go down alterations. That's what we're saying. That's what I'm finding out. It's gonna keep going negative when it heats up the IC, charge IC. Yeah. I need to do that. I also need to figure out a better, I don't know, the screw situation is rough. The screws that I'm using are not great for the underneath the screen. Or the back of that screen bracket thing. Just give it another minute to see what's going to happen. If it's going to even out at all, or if it's just going to keep going negative. Well, I suppose we could always come back here. Oh, it froze again. Oh, did you see that error? That's weird, huh? Oh, the screen is a weird size now too, huh? Oh, look, it's all cattywampus. It's like squished. All right, so, geez, let me turn it off and on again. So basically, the feature that I care the most about is apparently, let's try to go into one of these games. I'm not gonna hold it. The feature I care the most about is software control of the aspect ratio. Did that just freeze? Oh, okay, it didn't. Is audio working? I'm not getting any audio either. That's weird. Well, somewhere along the lines, I lost audio. But the software aspect ratio control is working. I don't like that it didn't make it bigger than the, it didn't maximize the size, but it did change to 4x3. Is this 4x3? I can't really tell actually, unless there's a Mario Kart. Is there like a 16x9 patch or something? It does look a lot better. This is the nicest I've ever seen straight from a Wii. That the symptoms are 100% short on the AVE somewhere. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'll have to use my multimeter and look for shorts. It looks great. I can't tell what aspect ratio it is. This looks like 16:9, which is strange. I guess I should have gone back out to the options. Let me go back here. I don't like how the RV loader menu is squished though. Okay, let's go to Mario Kart. Force progressive, yes, but force widescreen, no. Oh, here we go. RVL-DD stretching. Okay, let's leave that at no for now. Video mode, what is this? NTSC PAL. Okay, NTSC, let's just leave it at auto. Native SI, I don't know what that means. Video width. Okay, fine. Leave it all the other stuff auto. So all I did was I turned off force widescreen. Does look nice. I cannot tell if that's widescreen or not. It doesn't look stretched. I honestly can't really tell. Actually, I don't know. The Mario Kart logo here doesn't look stretched. This Mario Kart Double Dash. Well, should I try a different game? Or just load it at least? I'll load Zelda. I don't know what happened to this menu. This menu broke. It was widescreen before. Let me see, is that an option that we can change? Nope. Why are there a lot less options now? Wasn't there... Did something work? Aren't there a lot less options here? That is weird. It doesn't even show any information about battery charging. That's not great. Let's try another different GameCube game. How about Wind Waker? Oh, I didn't change any settings. Whoops. I mean, it does look... Does this look 4x3? It does, right? The screen is different shape, right? Am I imagining that? Right? This looks better than the other one did. Is that maybe there's a bug? I think Aurelio did mention something about there being a bug. Let's just hop on the Discord for a minute here. I'm just going to go on the Discord here quick. had a weird issue where the RVL menu is compressed now. So this looks fine, or moved the wrong thing. Maybe we can get a screenshot. So this looks cool. This is fine. Let's actually try to see if we can get in the game. Walk around. Before it freaking... Does Wind Waker always have these black borders at the bottom and the top? That's strange, huh? Whoops, why can't I move? I wonder if there's a button that's stuck. What would cause you to not be able to turn? What the hell? Why can't I look around? Oh, SDW and SCW are disconnected? Interesting. Okay, and I don't know why I can't move around now. I should open a can of whoop-ass. Hey, Vinny. I don't know how... What would be... I don't know. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Okay, let's switch to a different game. Let's try a different game. D-pad, maybe? How about a Wii game? Should we try a Wii game? See what happens? Okay, this looks widescreen. I don't think I'm going to be able to steer, but... Let's see. What would have caused me to... Maybe one of the buttons up... Maybe one of my... Oh, I should have done I should do the button tester. That will help me. Well, this seems to work. This game you can't drift, can you? No. No, Mario Kart Wii is trash. I guess I would have liked to see more of Wind Waker. And the colors, actually, I can't really even say that. All right, let's just do the button tester so I can see what buttons are busted. All right, where is the button tester in the settings menu? Here we go, button tester. Oh, this left button is not left. Oh, I bet you it's huh. I don't know. Oh, that's probably why I couldn't look around in Zelda. So something wrong with the left bumper, the left trigger. Okay, so that's a good sign. At least all the wire, as far as I know, all the buttons still work. Something's wrong with the left trigger. Do a full rebuild. Brother. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, we got 15 minutes left. What should I do? Should I try to get, should I try to see if there's anything on the AVE, anything bridged? I can't even tell you how many or how fast. Or wait, go back LNR. Oh, I can't even press LNR. I can't tell you how much battery is being drained because something happened with the. So what's going on with this thing? Oh, you know why it's this? That's dumb. See, that was this slider thing was all the way down. All right, I gotta take a picture. Okay, see, the fold is not bad. See, it just kind of stays like that. I hope that actually doesn't cause any problems. I don't know. I gotta take a picture for Gunner of the RVL menu. Stream number 3, hell no. I need a minute. I need a hot minute. Oh, now it's working again. Well, no, what the hell? I bet you it was the controller. All right. Well, that was the problem. The switch is set to evil. Never mind. I think I fixed it. Battery current. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let it sit for the remaining of the time. It is positive now, but maybe I had it unplugged for a minute and it was able to cool down. Oh, it's going down now. So it seems like the only thing that's ever gonna let us do play and charge will be the Thunderbolt, which I do plan to do. Ideally, I would love to have somebody who had one already made give me one, but, you know, I guess it would be interesting to try those BGA chip soldering. I wonder where it's gonna settle. I would freaking freak out if even after doing the Thunderbolt, it still couldn't play and charge. Just in parts for this thing alone has got to be like $700. It might have been Pogman. It might have been the left trigger being held down was probably what's causing the RVL loader to freak out and defrost to frozen. Yeah, reflow in the microwave. That's funny. Oh, you might be able to hook me up with one. That'd be nice. I mean, I can always make a sponsored stream out of it, so it's not like it's all bad, you know. Actually, you know. Ugh, yeah. See, I need to know what screws to use, because this screw thing is messed up here. That's the one with the fat screw that I was just trying to use. I guess I could put a drop of glue in it, right, and then let it harden, and I don't know. I don't love the resin because once you blow out these holes, I just wish that there was like set screw sizes, right? Not like having to guess. Okay, so we made it to a 314 milliamps. I don't know what it was before, but that's what it seems like it wants to be. And we're at 50.8 C. That's not the charge IC, that's just the Wii itself, but that's the thermistor that's on the Wii trim board. But it seems to be holding around there. I think you can adjust the controller settings so you can. What are you talking about, Vinny? It froze? Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, so that's the next step. I'm gonna try to see. Let's check out. I gotta take the batteries back out. I have a well, dang, I have about 10 minutes, but that's fine. I need B drill for harden. Nice. I'm gonna do this off stream anyway, so I'm just gonna disassemble it. But I guess my thoughts. I didn't give it. Well, I think that there's still some software things left to tweak. Just judging by what was said in the 4-Layer Tech Discord. So somebody was talking about, because right now I think there's still no way to adjust the brightness. So possibly maybe with brightness adjustment, you could get it down. Maybe you can get it down to play and charge, but there's no real way for me to test that because I don't have any of the screen buttons connected. But Aurelio says that it's going to be a thing where you can software control the screen brightness. So, yeah, so that'd be cool. I do, I suppose, like that it's no longer just set to 16:9 or like stretching 4:3. I think it was doing that before, but at least now it can change the resolution of the aspect ratio by itself. It looked like Mario Kart was kind of widescreen. Maybe not. I don't even know. It wasn't like full widescreen. This is technically widescreen, this full 7-inch screen, right? So maybe it was just playing tricks on us. Maybe the pixel aspect ratio of the Wii is different than the GameCube or something. Or maybe there's a setting that you can adjust it depending if you're playing Wii or GameCube. All right, let's bust this bad Larry back open and see if we've got a short on the AVE. 4x3 is huge. Yeah. All right, I gotta take the batteries out. So I'm not sure, let's see. So what exactly would I have to update to make all the wiring, the ground wires, larger? I guess on the PMS board. I don't really see any shorts on this thing, the AVE. Maybe there's just like a micro short. All right, let's take the batteries out, and then for another couple of minutes we can look under the microscope. Just for ha-has, I probably should put some Captain tape down on this piece to keep it from jostling the bits down here, the points. I need my spudger. One thing, I guess this is kind of a side note, nothing really related to the Ashida specifically, but anytime you're going to do work on something that has these 18650s, this is knowledge that I knew from when I vaped a lot. I don't vape anymore. I don't smoke at all anymore. You need to be careful. Like anytime you take your batteries out, just look at the wrap, right? If you do notice, like this is a little weird bump. Like it's not cut all the way through. See, I have a little bump here, but especially the top, because if you ever to remove this plastic wrap, you could pretty easily short the top of the battery here, which is covered by the paper, so that you can buy replacement wraps as well, and they just come on with heat shrink, as well as you can buy the replacement white paper insulator things. But you always want to make sure that there's no damage, right? There's no exposed metal or anything. Just a safety precaution, because I know these batteries can store a lot of energy. They don't look like they are powerful, but they are, and you don't want to burn your house down or anything. So just look at them for damage, the wrap, and if they look damaged, if you see any metal, like literally a couple of dollars on I don't know, you can probably find them on eBay or Amazon or whatever, but I like lithium ion wholesale, Lion, whatever. Don't jostle the DICK. Yeah, indeed. So anyways, that's just a pro tip. Just make sure that you always want to keep your batteries in good condition. You don't want to, don't want to mess with that. You don't want to mess with batteries in your house. All right, let's get out the, switch back to the microscope and we'll see if we can find a short. Oh, by the way, excuse me, here's a side note. Look what I got. Ooh. This is the flex cable extension for the SD card extension for the flippy drive. Pretty sick. This is a resin printed piece. So definitely have a stream on that. Probably gonna do a comparison stream between the flippy drive and the Pico loader or Pico boot with the V2 ST2 SP2. Okay, let's go. Let's bring over. Oh no, am I gonna have to stand up again? Whoa. Hey. Peace be away. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to stand up again, darn. Thought I was gonna be allowed to be lazy. Okay. Let's go over here. Ugh, is that a hair? Hold on. Gross. There's a hair on the board. Who the heck's hair is on? Whose hair is that on the board? Where's my flippin'? Okay. See you later. Ugh. The heck? Oh, let's get the that off there. All right, we're in continuity mode. Look at all the gunk in there. Get nasty. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a screw in the Wii board so it doesn't jiggle around. Okay. Does the Pico boot make the CD drive region free for PAL and a TSC? I'm not sure. I don't remember. There's a bunch of gunk in there. Okay. Sorry, I got gunk on my thing. Oh, that's a short. Is that meant to be a short? Guess I should look at I just poked myself with my sharp. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a short or not. Can anyone find me a pinout of the AVE? That one's got a short too. That one's short, yep. All right, let's look up the Pico or the AVE here. Which one do I have? AVE RVL. I don't know what kind. How do you tell what kind it is? Okay, let's Google that quickly. Oops. This is not a complete RVL revision 1, revision 2. Oh boy. Don't know which one I've got. Does anyone have a complete pinout? I'm gonna ask in just typing on the Discord, asking if someone has a pinout. Oops, I guess I should have put it electronic support. Oh, they're tied at the flex cable? Interesting. So maybe they are supposed to be... what the heck else could be the issue? Guess I only did one side. I guess I could go all the way around. Sorry, I'm just... It's a complete pinout here, but it doesn't show a map. Oh, it does at the bottom. Okay, wait. Hold on, we're onto something. Which version do I have here? Maybe they're both the same? Okay, well, so I can at least get the pinout for this top row here. Oh, I didn't know they had numbers. Look at that, 33 to 49. Okay, so 33. Oh, okay, yeah, 35 and 36 are both ground, so that's fine. So maybe the bug is, it's not a bug. Or maybe I don't have a short. So that would be, so 33, so how many do I have to go? 33, 34, and then ground is 35. So 33, 34, and then 35, 36. So that's fine, that's normal. Then, let's see. Same thing for 45 and 44 and 45, which is what? So if that's 49 and this is 48, 47, 46, and 48, 47, 46, 45, and 40. Yeah. Okay. So those are normal bridges. I don't know then. Maybe there is a short somewhere then. Something else? USB looks fine. This looks fine. I think that's the controller data. These look fine. The only thing I can think of is maybe this wire. Oh, look at that. What is that? Is that a short? Or a nick in the wire? It is a little bit, right? This? Maybe that's it? Have to inspect every single one of these wires. Well, that's the good thing now, I guess, is there's not really many wires to go loose, right? There's pretty much what you see here, what I've already gone through. Check them how, though. I mean, they're connected up here. The only other place that they could be is on the PMS. Oh, I see. You mean this? That's not SCW, is it? Somebody said what that one was. That was that one is for I don't know. I don't remember what that one is for. Oh, it's U10. Oh, so maybe U10 is all bonkers? The vias here, you mean? On the flex? Okay, well, I might do that off screen. It's possible that when I was getting jiggy with it, maybe I pulled it or something. Right? So I'll try that. I'll try reflowing all these guys. I think it might be wise to, and I'll have to do this again off stream, like put a piece of Captain tape. Actually, I'll just do that now. Well, yeah, I'll do it now. Just to show you what I'm talking about. Where's my little Captain tape? Here it is. So I probably would put a piece of Captain tape like this. Oh, of course my board is so sticky now probably that it won't stick. Oh, it will. Okay. I might even put a different one, another one too, just for good measure. So something like that, so that the you don't put strain on these little vias. But yeah, you're right. Third stream, no, no. On the flex, second pad up, bottom right. I don't know what you mean. What to probe it against? I'm gonna yeah. This is now the Ashida only channel. Yeah, good. I'm gonna die at age 40 if I keep doing that. Okay. Well, I'm a little disappointed, but I can't say that I'm not. Well, I'm not disappointed with the DD. It could be a software bug, Could be a loose connection somewhere. We're close. The only thing that doesn't work, or the only thing that's happening, is that shorting. So unless there's a short, I'll check all the connections all the way around the AVE. But there's only so many connections now that there are to check, right? Poke, poke, poke. So, yeah, all right. I'm gonna do a little bit off stream. And I'll post on Twitter, you know, if there are any developments, if I fix it, if anything gets fixed. Now, I have a little bit of a sneak preview since I just got this today, or yesterday. Next stream is going to be a PCBWay sponsor stream. We've got basically everything that's left to finish the Micro 8088 PC. So I've got the VGA card. I'm super excited about this because that means I can finally put the front on the case, because I've been using my own VGA card from a different computer now just to get video output. So with this, I'll be able to put the front of the case on, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited about that. It's a VGA card. This is an OPL2 sound card. So it'll be ad-lib. This is like an ad-lib card. So that's exciting. Sound card. And the last piece that I've got, so I've got a special 3 PCB stream. Probably not going to finish them all in one stream, but this is the an RTC, a real-time clock card. So this will give, right now, the IBM, well, the IBM PC, well, the XT, I suppose, the IBM XT, which is what the Micro 8088 is supposed to mimic, did not have a real-time clock, which meant every time that you boot the computer, you would have to type in the time. So with the real-time clock board, that I won't have to do that. But I still have to conquer installing DOS, because I think last time I was doing anything with this, I didn't get DOS to install. Finish and show it working on one more stream. Or I dye my beer white. My beard. Well, there's definitely going to be the Thunderbolt stream. I'm in it now. I have to do the Thunderbolt at least. So if it means, you know, ruining every single screw hole, taking this thing out and in 1,000 times, so be it. But yeah, I definitely would like to get the Thunderbolt happening. Just to see if it can play in charge. I mean, that's the only thing I can think, the only other thing that could possibly be at play, I guess. So, anyways, that's it. I'm excited for next stream. I get to relax from the Ashida between now and then. And then after that, Retro World is coming up pretty soon. So that's why I'm trying to hustle and get the Micro 8088, the new shells out. I think, as far as I know, the only thing with the new shell is maybe the fan slot is bigger for a Noctua fan, and there's a button. I think there's maybe a button hole for the button, for you to access the button in the PMS board, the PMS PD board. I think. I don't know. So I'm not doing that. I'm not printing another case. I actually do have a different shell. If someone wanted to like tell me what screws to use, I have to dye it still. I have this SLS printed black one. So it's more of a dark gray right now. I would definitely dye it black. But I could definitely see installing the Ashida in this bad boy. Shout out to Slicer Labworks, who printed this for me. So I could definitely see moving the parts into this, but you know, don't really need to right now. But that would be like, okay, the whole build is finalized. I know where all the things are, all the screws and everything. But right now, there's still active development and things, so I don't really want to mess with that. All right, that's it. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on We'll see you on Sunday for Micro 88 stream. Micro 8088. That's really hard to say for me. Okay, bye.